What if I told you that a man's real feelings for you are never hidden in his words, but in something far more subtle, something he does without even realizing it? Because while most women are busy decoding texts and overthinking conversations, the truth is sitting right in front of them in his body language. And once you learn to see it, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. Welcome to Decode His Mind, the place where we break down male psychology, hidden attraction signals, and the real truth behind how men think and feel in relationships. In today's video, we're diving into the subtle body language signs that reveal when a man is truly interested in you, beyond words, texts, and mixed signals. Because once you learn to notice this one thing, everything starts to make sense. The confusion fades. The mixed signals stop feeling so complicated. And suddenly, you're no longer guessing how he feels. You just know.
The truth is, most women are focused on the wrong signals. They overanalyze texts, count how often he calls, and wait for him to clearly say how he feels. But here's what really matters. Men don't mainly express attraction through words. They show it through their body language, through subtle, almost invisible shifts in how they behave around you. Movements so natural that he doesn't even realize he's doing them. And when you notice it, everything clicks into place. This isn't about overthinking or creating stories in your head. It's about learning to read the physical signs a man gives off when he lets his guard down and genuinely feels something for you.
Before I reveal what that key sign is, think about this for a second. If you've ever felt unsure about whether a guy likes you or not, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people find this message and you won't miss what comes next. Because let's be honest, haven't you ever been around a guy and thought, is he interested in me or just being nice? One moment he seems fully engaged, laughing and talking, and the next you're wondering if he's even paying attention. Then your mind starts racing. Is he shy? Is he just friendly? Or am I reading too much into it? Here's the reality. Men and women don't express attraction in the same way. Women often show interest through words, expressions, and direct communication. Men, on the other hand, reveal it through physical behavior, where they stand, how they move, and what they do without thinking. And if you don't understand that, you can easily miss a man who is actually very interested in you. Maybe you've already experienced this. A guy seems into you. He laughs at your jokes, asks questions, stays engaged. Everything feels positive. But later you start questioning it. Was he just being polite? Did you imagine it? In most cases, you didn't imagine anything. The problem is, his real signals weren't coming from his words. They were coming from his body. And because most women aren't taught to look there, they miss the clearest signs right in front of them. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop guessing. You stop analyzing every message. You stop replaying conversations in your head, trying to find meaning where there's confusion. Instead, you start seeing what's actually happening. Women who understand these signs don't feel lost in dating. They feel calm. They feel certain. They know when someone is genuinely interested and when they're not wasting their time. Now, before we get to the real physical signal that reveals everything, let's talk about something important. Most women focus heavily on texting. They analyze how fast he replies, whether he uses emojis, how long his messages are, or if he asks questions. But texting is misleading. A man might reply quickly because he's bored, or slowly because he's busy, or inconsistently even if he likes you. Texting alone doesn't tell the truth. Then there's how often he reaches out. Some believe that if he cared, he would always initiate contact, but that's not reliable either. Some men are busy, some are naturally quiet, some deliberately hold back even when they're interested. Then there are words, compliments, sweet phrases, or flirty comments. But the truth is, words are easy to fake. A man can say all the right things without truly feeling them, or stay quiet and still feel deeply interested. Even eye contact can be misleading. Some men are naturally expressive with their eyes, while others are just confident or attentive in general. So if none of these things are reliable on their own, what should you actually look at? The answer is simple: his body. Because when a man is genuinely interested in you, his body reveals it before his words ever do. And there is one specific physical behavior that gives it away completely. When a man truly likes you, he turns his entire body toward you. Not just his face, not just occasional attention, his whole posture shifts. His shoulders face you. His chest aligns with you. If he's sitting, his knees point toward you. If he's standing, his feet angle in your direction. Everything about him naturally orients toward you. This matters because body positioning is subconscious. People don't usually think about it. When someone is only being polite, they might look at you, but their body stays slightly turned away. Their feet point elsewhere. Their posture suggests readiness to leave or shift attention. But when attraction is real, the body does something different. It closes in. It faces. It locks in. It's like his entire physical presence is saying, "You've got my attention right now." And the important part is this: he's not trying to do it. He's not planning it. It just happens naturally when interest is real. Think about it. Your body always follows what you care about. If something matters to you, you turn toward it without thinking. The same applies to attraction. A man who is just being polite may look at you, smile, and engage in conversation, but his body stays relaxed and open to everything around him. There's no full commitment in his posture, but a man who is genuinely interested shifts everything toward you. It becomes clear in the way he positions himself. He's not halfway present. He's fully there. And once you notice this, it becomes impossible to ignore. But this isn't the only sign. When a man is really into you, this full body orientation is usually followed by other subtle behaviors. One of them is leaning in. When he's interested, he naturally reduces the space between you. He leans forward when you speak. He subtly moves closer, not in a forced or uncomfortable way, but in a natural pull toward you. Another is stillness. A man who is just passing time will fidget, look around, check his phone, or shift his attention frequently. But when he's genuinely focused on you, his movements slow down. He becomes still. His attention locks in. Everything else fades into the background. And when you combine all of this, the body turning toward you, the leaning in, the stillness, you start to see a clear pattern. Because while words can be controlled, edited, or even misleading, the body rarely lies. It reveals what's actually happening underneath. And once you understand this, you stop second-guessing everything. You stop questioning every interaction. You stop wondering if you imagined something that was never there. Instead, you start seeing the truth in real time. That's the shift. When you know what to look for, dating stops being confusing, and you finally understand what was always being shown to you, just never in words. What if I told you that men rarely reveal their true feelings through big romantic gestures or constant compliments, but through one small behavior most women completely miss? Because once you learn how to notice this, everything starts to become clearer. The confusion, the mixed signals, the overthinking, it all begins to fade. And suddenly, you're no longer guessing how he feels, you actually understand it. The truth is, most women are watching the wrong things. They focus on texting patterns, how often he calls, or waiting for him to clearly say he likes them. But here's what really matters. Men don't mainly express attraction through words. They express it through body language, through subtle shifts in behavior that happen naturally without thinking.
Small movements he doesn't even realize he's making.
And when you catch it, everything clicks. Men reveal it through physical behavior, how they position themselves, how they move, and what their body naturally does around someone they like. And if you don't know what to look for, you can completely misread the situation. Maybe you've already experienced this. A guy seems interested. He laughs at your jokes, asks questions, stays engaged. Everything looks positive. But later, doubt creeps in. Was he just being polite? Did you imagine it? In most cases, you didn't imagine anything. The problem is you were looking at his words, not his body. And his body was telling the real story the whole time. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop overthinking messages. You stop replaying conversations. You stop searching for hidden meaning in every small detail. Instead, you start seeing what's actually there. Women who understand these signals don't feel confused in dating. They feel calm, certain. They can tell when someone is truly interested and when it's not worth their time. Now let's talk about something important. What most women usually focus on and why it often leads them in the wrong direction. First, texting. People obsess over reply time, emojis, message length, and tone. But texting is unreliable. A guy can reply fast and not be interested, or reply slowly and still like you. Texting reflects habit, not truth. Then there's frequency of contact. Some believe if he cared, he would always reach out. But that's not always true either. Some men are busy. Some are reserved. Some intentionally don't over-text even when they're interested. Then there are words, compliments, flirty lines, emotional hints. But words are easy to control. A man can say all the right things and feel nothing, or say very little and feel a lot. Even eye contact gets misread. Some men are naturally expressive. Others are just polite and attentive by nature. Eye contact alone doesn't give the full picture.
So if words and texting aren't reliable, what is?
His body. Because when a man is genuinely interested, his body starts revealing it before he even realizes it. The first major sign is this: his entire body turns toward you. Not just his face, his whole posture shifts. His shoulders align with you. His chest faces you. If he's sitting, his knees point toward you. If he's standing, his feet angle in your direction. Everything about his position changes to face you. This matters because body orientation is subconscious. People don't fake it easily. When someone is just being polite, they may look at you, but their body stays slightly turned away, ready to shift, move, or disengage. But when attraction is real, the body does something different. It commits. It faces you fully. It stays with you. It's like his body is saying, without words, you have my attention right now. And the key part is this: it's not intentional. He's not trying to do it. It just happens naturally when interest is real. Think about it. Your body always turns toward what you care about. The same happens with attraction. A man who is just being polite might engage in conversation, but his body stays open to the room. He's present, but not anchored to you. But a man who is interested becomes physically directed toward you. That's the difference. And once you notice this, it becomes hard to unsee. But it doesn't stop there. When this happens, you'll often notice other signs too. One is leaning in. He subtly reduces distance. He moves closer when you speak. Not in a forced way, but naturally, as if drawn toward you. Another is stillness. A man who is not interested will shift, fidget, look around, or check his phone. But a man who is focused on you becomes still. His attention locks in, everything else fades. You'll also notice his hands. When a man is comfortable and interested, his hands become more expressive. He uses them while talking. He gestures naturally. And most importantly, his hands stay visible. No crossed arms, no hiding in pockets. Open, relaxed, expressive energy. Then there's mirroring. Without realizing it, he starts copying your movements. You lean back, he leans back. You shift, he adjusts. This is a subconscious connection signal. People naturally mirror those they feel drawn to.
And finally, watch what happens when someone else joins the conversation. If he's truly interested, his body may acknowledge others, but his main focus stays on you. His orientation doesn't fully shift away. You remain the center of his attention.
When you combine all of this, a clear picture forms. A man who is genuinely interested doesn't just act different. His entire physical presence changes. He becomes more open, more focused, more present with you. And this is important. He doesn't show this level of attention to everyone. That's what makes it meaningful. It's not random, it's selective. But here's where many women go wrong. They see these signs and start overthinking. They doubt what they're seeing. Or they act too fast and overwhelm the connection. Or they test him, play games, or pull away to see what he does. And all of that creates confusion where there didn't need to be any. The healthiest response is balance. Notice it, acknowledge it, stay grounded, don't chase, don't panic, don't overreact, just stay natural. Because when a man feels interest is met with calm confidence, not desperation or games, something shifts. He feels comfortable continuing. And that comfort is what builds real connection. Now, the deeper truth is this. Keeping a man interested has less to do with perfection and more to do with how you make him feel around you. Men stay where they feel relaxed, accepted, and emotionally safe, not where there's pressure or confusion. In conclusion, real attraction is not as complicated as it seems when you stop focusing only on words, texts, or mixed signals. The clearest truth comes from a man's body language, especially how he naturally turns toward you, leans in, mirrors your actions, and stays fully present when he's around you. These are subconscious signs that reveal genuine interest far more honestly than anything he says. Once you understand these signals, you stop overthinking every message or interaction and start seeing situations clearly for what they are. No guessing, no confusion, just awareness. But the most important takeaway is this. While it's powerful to understand his signals, your confidence, emotional balance, and self-worth matter even more. Real connection grows when you stay grounded in yourself, not when you chase validation. When you combine awareness with self-respect, dating stops feeling confusing and starts feeling clear, calm, and intentional. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Decode His Mind, and hit the bell icon so you never miss what men are really trying to show you without saying a word. And if this helped you understand things more clearly, comment, "I see it now," down below. I want to know who's really starting to notice these hidden signs.